17th of September 2001. Last night we fired this thing up for the first time, this being, I'd love to call it an anti-gravity machine, but it's anti-gravity about as much as climbing the stairs is anti-gravity. What it does do is produce a unidirectional force within the machine acting upon the machine, which sounds like a load of cobblers, but it is. Basically what we have is two gyros here and here, and when the main shaft is rotated, you're going to love this, by an elastic band, of course. This is Gottlieb Daimler when he first had his engine. I like to think this is a representation of that stage, and I think Gottlieb Daimler had a bit more engineering skill and patience than I had. That elastic band rotates by pulling on this lever here, the main shaft. It's held by a piece of thread which I shall burn through so that I'm not influencing it by pushing it one way or another. When it's released, this shaft rotates and the gyros precess, making this move like that. Now last night we fired this up, and I was of course assuming that the mass here would be enough to move the entire assembly, but really and truly the gyros don't act like mass in themselves when they're precessing, and the only mass that's being really linearly moved is a bit of this and this tiny ounce or so of nylon slider. So today what I've done, crude, of course it's crude, it's a McPhail invention. I've stuck a lump of solder wire hanging on a separate free to slide piece of mechanism, and when I set the mechanism in movement, this precession will shove that up this end. Because the movement of this linearly has been caused by the torsional motion of the shaft by the elastic band, and don't forget, when this is being shoved, or the weight is being shoved in that direction, its inertia is effectively pushing back in that direction. However, because these are gyros, the reaction to that force, how the hell does one describe force and action in these days, is a torsional reaction back on the gyro. So really all that's doing is loading up the elastic band a bit more, and the net result is we have a mass that's moved in this direction, and as it decelerates it takes the, we hope it's going to do it again, it takes the framework in that direction. Now we've already done it in that direction once, so really I'm just turning around to make sure it does it in both directions. 3, 2, 1. Same heavy weight this time, free of the ground, so it's not going to be dragging, so we'll just line that up there.